Hey guys, it's Crystal Briefs, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why heroes are really important in a battle. A lot of you might think it's because heroes give you extra stats like this. But that's not the main reason. It's this 200% squad attack that's very important. Let me show you. So in this report, I did a range blast against Cav without heroes. I brought Scarlet, the free-to-play inf hero, as the leader because it will give absolutely zero boost to the range, just so that my gear will be reflected. And my gear is like this. Please remember this number, and in the next report, I added Gold Trickster, which gives 0 range stat, but does 200% squad attack. By the way, you need to match the troop type of a hero to the troop type of your army to trigger the tactical skill 200% squad attack. And now look at how much damage it added. So in the previous report it was 1372 and it increased to 1639. So Trickster effectively did about 20% more damage than without a hero. What if we added 4 ranged heroes? I chose 3 other ranged heroes so that they don't give extra stat as much as possible. And the damage increased to a surprising 2394, which is about 75% damage increase from without heroes. You might have expected the increase to be more than 80% because the Trickster did about 20%, and plus the Snail Princess that gives you 30% extra attack. And this is because each hero has slightly different timing of activating the tactical skill due to their difference in their animation and slightly different spacing between procs. You can see that in the movie. Okay. So at first, they trigger at the same time, but gradually their timings of activation slip. So I think that's enough of demo. So you could actually start a debate on which hero has better tactical skill, even though they're all 200% squad attack. And what about just increasing the stats without the tactical skill? So next I brought Berserk, the inf hero that gives extra army stats. And here's the report. The increase is actually very small. The 20% extra army attack just did 20 more damage, which is only about 1.5% increase. That's really small compared to the effect of a tactical skill. Compared to this, it's really small. I also tested this against Inf to see if being countered changes the increase rate of the damage. So this is the reference without any hero. And here's the report with Trickster. The damage increased from 176 to 208, which is about 18% increase. So there's slight change, but it's still similar. Note that the casualties on the attacker's side also decreased, and that's because killing enemy faster also reduces the damage you take. I also tried Berserk, and there you go. Berserk not only increased the damage by 4, which is much less than Trickster, but also reduced damage taken by 12, which is still worse than how Trickster performed. So Trickster is better than stats from Berserk. Overall, I think it's pretty safe to say that the hero's tactical skill is very powerful when you do a blast, whether you get countered or not. So one conclusion you can draw from this is that you have to put 4 heroes with the highest grade available that matches the troop type of a blast. Once you have that, you can choose the ones that give you higher extra stats. You know, Gold Trickster is actually better than Snow Queen at purple, which only gives 140% squad attack. I can't test this anymore, but you can try it yourself if you have them. By the way, this is part of the reason why Blast is better than a rally with more than one troop type. If you watch my previous videos about squads, you'll understand, but basically if you have 2 troop types, that'll make 8 squads, and we can only take 5 heroes at a time. If you're sharing 2.3 million troops among 8 squads, 3 squads will have no heroes, so you're diluting heroes' tactical skill. Enough of digression. Now you might be questioning, what about mixed rallies? It becomes clearer now that the effect of heroes becomes small, since you'll have, for instance, in a Wonder Rally, 4 million troops and you're sharing that between 12 squads, as opposed to 4 squads in a Blast. Although that won't make the denial of the importance of heroes ever valid, that also won't lead to the conclusion that a Blast is better in Wonder Rallies. Never you worry, there are gonna be plenty of videos on that. So I think that's more than enough to convince you that heroes' tactical skills are very powerful, but now you might be wondering, how does it actually work? You've come this far with your patience, and therefore I'm rewarding you with my knowledge, so that you have better understanding than those who stopped watching this video already. I'm giving you the answer straight away. The 200% squad attack is equivalent to 2 times of normal squad attack, hence the 200% without the hero. Isn't that very powerful? Because ranged squad does around 13 times of attack in one 40-second battle, and heroes activate their skill around 4 times in a battle. That's adding about 8 times more squad attacking. And here's how I tested. So I just used the same report from the previous part, but I'm watching the battle movie more closely this time. So this is the first report that I showed you without any hero. Here. So after the first round of squad attacking, the defender received 128 damage total in a movie without Trickster. That's the damage of 4 squads, so one squad did 32 damage to one enemy squad. Now look at the battle movie with Trickster. Here. So his first activating skill did 66 damage on its own. That's almost 2 times the damage one squad did. And the reason why it's 66 instead of 64 is probably because the damage that one squad did gets rounded down, though I'm not 100% sure at this stage. Also, the enemy defense stat may come into play. Defense stat is really annoying because it's hard to see the effect and deduce equations from a battle report. Furthermore, the hero's tactical skill is proportional to the size of the squad. So the bigger the squad, the stronger the hero's skill. The opposite is also true. As a squad diminishes in number during a battle, the hero becomes weaker and weaker. To sum up, heroes are really important because each time they activate 200% squad attack, it adds damage to enemy equivalent to double the normal attack of a squad. I think that's the end of this video, and if you've learned something new, smash that like button and please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching and see you later.